I am going to show you 3 different ways to make kimbap, and we'll figure out which one is the best. There are a ton of different kinds of kimbap in Korea. Do you like cheese kimbap or just the basic kind, or maybe tuna mayo kimbap? You never tried any of them? Well, you probably think it's kind of like Japanese sushi rolls, the maki. Yeah, the shape is similar. You always ask, so who came up with this first? It's gonna take forever, so I'll save it for next time. And come on, the important thing is that it's delicious, right? Making kimbap is not as easy as it sounds. After watching this, you will know whether you want to buy it or try making it yourself. Christmas gift for you, bulgogi kimbap. You know bulgogi, you know kimbap. I combine these two together. Enough talking, let's get cooking. My rice cooker speaks so I'm less lonely. 1 cup, 2nd cup, 3rd cup. So how many times do we have to wash the rice? I do 2 times. You don't need to do it too hard. Massage, grab it, and just roll it in your jam. First washing is done. You take the water out. Every single rice is supposed to go through your mouth, not to the sink. So don't throw any rice. Take out the water. So I lost around 12 rice. So 1, 2, and 3. 3 cups of... Can you be quiet when I'm speaking, please? 3 cups of rice and 3 cups of water. Same amount. Easy. So this girl will be super loud. Please understand. We're gonna prepare other ingredients. The ingredients for your kimbap, totally up to you. I'm not a fan of carrots, but I'm still putting them today. You don't like cucumbers? Then don't put them in. I'm using onions, spicy pepper, cucumber, carrot, egg, and beef. You can use any cut of beef you want. Just grab whatever left at home. When it comes to marinades, ratio is key. We're not going to use the exact same amount of beef, right? So just focus on getting the right ratio. Trust me, this will make your life way easier when cooking. Let's say you go a bit heavy on marinade. What do? Don't dump it all at once. Instead, pour a little bit at a time to balance the seasoning. 2 soy sauce, 1 sugar, and 1 sesame oil. That's the basic of Korean sauce. And then after that, you can put some minced garlic, little bit of ginger, like I did, or some plum extract. Now let's go to cooking. We're gonna stir fry the carrots, fried eggs, and cook the beef. You wanna make sure beef is cooked through and the veggies are soft but not overcooked. Keep that in mind. Alright, the rice is done. The machine's a bit chatty, but it gets the job done. Let's season the rice. Give it a quick swirl of sesame oil and sprinkle some salt. Now, the fun part. So, this is kimbap machine. I wear gloves only when it's hot, but not for the hygiene. First method, using a kimbap maker. I actually bought this thing like 3 months ago and never used it. I hate having stuff in my house that I don't use. So today is the day we found out if it's worth keeping it or not. Place all the ingredients inside except the nori and close the lid. Let's go. Ooh. Okay, I get it. Honestly, this tool does help in making the roll more round. You think it's worth $3? I'm not entirely convinced yet. Then just roll up the nori and you're done. To make sure the end of nori sticks, dab a tiny bit of sesame oil or plum extract on it. Okay, for the second method, we're using the 2 sheets of nori. On the first sheet, you want it about the size of a grown man's fist. Spread the rice as thinly as possible, and the whole surface of the rice needs to be evenly spread. I have to say the most tricky English word for me to pronounce is sheet. I feel like I'm swearing whenever I say it. Forget about it. Point is not to be greedy, which is really hard for me. The biggest mistake people make when rolling kimbap is adding too much stuff. It's better to make 2 smaller rolls than 1 giant one. You have more control over it that way when you make it. 김이 젖으면 안 되니까. 아이고, I messed this one up. I put mayo on the nori and it got all wet, which made it stick. So don't do that. You want to minimize any ingredients that make the nori wet. Am I throwing this away? Nah, it's already inside me now. So, too much information. Let's try again. This time, no mayo, same steps as before, just without the mayo. Now, take that second sheet of nori with rice on top and roll it all up. I feel like I keep saying shit for sheet. Sorry, mate. Now, the third method. This one you probably already know. Use a bamboo mat to roll it up. The key here is that you want the first part of the roll to be tight and round. Once that's done, the rest should roll smoothly. You know how those kimbap ladies in the shop in Korea can roll up a whole kimbap in 10 seconds. How do they do that? The great thing about this method is that you have full control with just your hands. So this is very important. Here, you push, 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 and then just roll it, and ta-da! The downside, it takes practice and skill. Okay, let's slice them up and see how they turned out. Sesame oil. This is how the first one turned out. Really bad. Oh, but the taste, not bad. Actually really good. Okay, version 2 with 2 seaweed papers. Okay, wow. Ta-da! Super nice compared to the first one. Okay. Finally, most traditional one. See, I can already feel that this is the best version. There's always a reason why people follow the tradition. This is why. This could have been like more even, east, west, south, and north, but you know, this is well-made kimbap. Sorry. Don't spend your money on a stupid thing. A good example. And this is the double layer seaweed, and this is the traditional way. What do you think? Which do you prefer? Honestly, I'm still not that great at it. 2 years ago, I asked my mom how to make kimbap perfectly. And she said, just put the rice, veggies, and roll it up tightly. It's not that hard. Thanks, Mom. That advice really helped. Merry Christmas.